boss bound, breeze up, double cup, lean in it, this beat, demons. Is that even the complete sentence? I'm so faded, so wasted. Time is wasting, I have no patience. I'm sipping Bombay, give my day a raise. She sipping on gin, got a shit face. Bad bitch, wanna bump, and a nigga can't wait. Frosting all over me, and ain't even.
Hey, what's good, everyone? It's Lindsey Gamble with HITPmusic.com, out in the Paint Music blog with the homie Gio Dee.
Yes, sir.
Formerly known as Bigg Dee. How's everything going?
Everything's good, man.
Good to hear.
Yep.
You had a real big year in 2012.
Yes, I did, man.
Before we get into that, let's talk about the name change. Everyone's asking about it. Twitter was going crazy. A lot of people like it, some people don't like it. But, you released a statement on it, but expand on the statement.
Basically, like the whole Gio Dee thing, I didn't come up with the name. My brother came up with the name, but I felt like the reason why I had to change my name is just because of the simple fact everybody in the industry who heard my stuff, they weren't taking me serious just because of my name. Like they would judge who I am just because I had the big name in my name. There's so many rappers out who got big in their name, Big Sean, Big Crit, all the way back in the day to Biggie and Big Pun and all of them. So it's like the big stuff is played out. I gotta throw something that's out there that's different, gonna cause controversy and have people remember my name. So that's how we came up with the Gio Dee thing.
It's only the beginning.
Yeah.
That's really kind of started. Kind of really got the ball rolling to you getting on a lot of blogs, getting shows, just really making a lot of noise in Boston and the surrounding scene. So, kind of, what was the inspiration of making that, and kind of how did that come together?
That tape took me like about 8 to 9 months to make, honestly. But I just basically every single night I'll be sitting there when I come home from work, just write, just start writing whatever. I didn't even find the beats or nothing until last minute. I found all the beats after I wrote my lyrics. Took it, went to the studio, and whenever I could, whenever I had time away from work, just record, put out stuff here and there just to get my name out on the blogs and stuff like that. So I just basically played politics, right? And when the tape dropped, I had the mixtape release party. From that point on, everything was good to go.
What do you think about the Boston hip hop scene? It's really thriving. It's really exciting. Everyone's really making a bigger name for themselves, and the music's kind of reaching not only Boston, but kind of like the New England area, and in some cases, really going across the country. What do you think about Boston hip hop?
I think it's going the right way. Honestly, it's going the right way. Like nobody's like disrespecting each other. Everybody's trying to help each other and work out to make sure that somebody from Boston actually makes it. So I appreciate that. Like even the artists that support me and the Chef Boys movement, like I appreciate that.
So let's talk about the tape that's coming up.
Yeah, Fashionably Late.
Fashionably Late.
Yep.
So what can we expect on that? How's that process going?
Fashionably Late. It's an EP. It's gonna have probably 8 tracks on it with 2 bonus tracks. I got Frizz, who's Fly Guy Real on Twitter, and Mr. Really Though, V-Live. He's gonna be on there. Cam Makers is on there. Nick Gray from Pilot Nation is on there, and also Dizzy Wright's going to be on there. So
that's a big look.
Yeah.
What can we expect from that compared to the previous project?
Basically, with the Fashionably Late thing, it's like the theme of it is like I'm late into the game. You feel me? Like I should have been here a long time ago. Like it took me a while to get here, but I should have been here a long time ago. So basically, I took my mindset and I'm thinking that like I'm creating futuristic music that I see myself making in the future. So that's basically the difference between Fashionably Late and TOTB.
Who would you say, what artists influence you? Who's kind of like what you look up to?
Tupac and Dollar.
Okay.
Dollar is my favorite rapper. I think that's where I honestly get like the whole down south lingo and stuff like that. When I rap, I sound like a southern rapper, but because when I grew up, I mainly listened to down south music. But Tupac and Dollar definitely the two that inspire me.
We at Boston Bull right now, watching these folks ball. Yeah, now we about to go in the arcades and show y'all how to kill people in time crisis. Let's get it. 10 toes in my junk text. Okay. Tell them my way or the highway. Walk up in the building and like, who's that? Play my songs, my lines up in their head like do-rags. Boo-hoo, nigga, you sad. Chef Boys, yeah, I'm true to that. Pants on sack and I'm blowing grass. Gold my threes, yeah, I'm reppin' that. By the end of this summer, I'ma have a plan. 3K full verse.
My favorite show had to be between the Little B show and the Paradise Rock Club show. The reason why the Little B show was just like nobody in the crowd knew who I was, but the whole crowd was still rocking with me. I crowd surfed and some more stuff. So they showed me love even though they didn't know who I was. The Paradise Rock Club, it was just crazy because people were screaming out Chef Boys on other people's sets. That's how bad it was, like. And other people who were performing, they had to shout us out on their mic, while during their set, like, "Yo, shout out to the Chef Boys, shout out to the Chef Boys." Everybody else screaming Chef Boys on their set, so it has to be with the thing those two. Those shows is dope. Honestly, my favorite shows. We just try to dress unique. Like, we don't try to dress like anybody else. Like, we just try to do our best to stand out. Like, actually, shout out to the clothing line right now, the Good Life TGL. It's my man's clothing line. So yeah, we get sponsored by a lot of clothing lines as well. We just throw it all together with stuff that we have and just make it stand out. Clothing line's gonna be coming back out hopefully within the next 2 months. We plan on getting it back out by March. Getting the crew necks and the t-shirts and everything back out there. So chefboys.com coming soon as well. Shout out to my manager, Brandon Jai. Shout out to all the chefs, Ty, Jay, Dion, Vlad, Frizz. I can't name all y'all, it's too many of y'all. Shout out to my mama, shout out to my grandmama, shout out to my hum Lucilla, shout out to TGL again, shout out to Colorful Money for the chain. Yeah, shout out to Heart of the Paint Music Blog, like, y'all do y'all thing.
We thought we gon' ball, bitch, you know we ball.